Welcome back to the ASUS ROG Dream League live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy studios. And well, this game was probably one of the fastest ones we've had so far. 19 minutes was all it took for Alliance to get the GG out of basically.
I don't even know. Andy was saying while he was casting that like Storm Spirit's one of them heroes that needs, you know, the core items when he's farming. He needs, you know, Bloodstone, Orchid just to nearly do anything. Yeah. And Dragonite just needs level 6.
Yes.
Pretty large difference there.
It is a pretty large difference. And on top of that, you are playing against Alliance. You do not ban Furion because you know how to counter it. And then, well, you don't. You can say.
Nico, do you think if they didn't have Dragonite and they still had Furion in the same game, they could have done it a bit better? You know, because they have the Storm Spirit, like the Beastmaster, to kind of pick off the Furion like him. Was that that's obviously the thought process going in?
It's hard to say. I mean, I feel the draft is not really that strong.
No.
And they also got outplayed. So it's gonna be a super hard game. But if they get the core items, they might actually do something.
Yeah, so they just...
Like, obviously it's easy to pick off Furion with Storm if you have a lot more farm than him.
Yeah, but when they win the game in 19 minutes, it's kind of hard, I guess.
Was it then just a case of not picking up the right heroes together with the Storm? For example, I mean, Magnus was banned in the second phase of the draft. If they would have gotten a Magnus, perhaps he could have done something earlier to create more space for that Storm to farm up the items that you said he needs before he can actually pick off an Nature's Prophet. Is that something that could have worked, should have worked?
I still think, like, even not just Dragonite on his own, like Venomancer, he doesn't really need any items either.
True.
He just needs level 7, and they can push like monsters. Nature's Prophet, you know, he just TPs to a lane, gets a pick, and then that's an easy tower. Like, he just TPs to the lane that Loda's in. I don't know, it was pretty much unstoppable.
And they need more wave clear.
Yeah.
Magnus at least helps with that.
True. And Razor to a little extent is no.
Not really. He can't do anything about that ball, while Mag actually can get a good RP. He has Shockwave to deal with it. He can maybe catch someone with Skewer only.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things that might have gone better there for basically unknown. It was a very short game, 19 minutes. There was still a bit of action. I believe Shane was able to find a scene for the drawing board with Shane Analytics.
Welcome to the drawing board. So that game was mostly just dragons, wards, and kind of little Nature's Prophet treants hitting towers. So that's kind of just what I'm going to show you. I didn't really like this. Took I was like, what do I show? Okay, but whoa, pause. First of all, this is my dragon. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was a mosquito licking a salt can.
Label the tower as well.
Yeah, but that helped for me anyways.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so basically it's 10 minutes into the game, and they 5-man push mid. And at this stage of the game, what can basically unknown do, Nico? Like, is there anything? Is it just completely lost in the draft phase? What can you do?
It's pretty much lost in the draft phase. I mean, they can't defend the tower, and they can't. They have.
Look, they just push straight up middle.
And they have bad split push too, so they can't really counter push.
And even if Storm Spirit initiates, they still have Magicka on the Shadow Demon and the Dazzle heal.
He's gonna die. He can't go.
Yeah, it seems so lost. Like. I didn't even know, like, that's my highlight clip.
Yeah, it's probably one of the least active ones thus far. Actually, it was the least active one. I was thinking about the one that went really fast because you wanted to go into the second or into the.
No, that was a sick Black Invoker combo.
Yes.
That was awesome.
But you did play it in fast forward.
Yeah, but I watched it like 5 times inside.
Yeah. No, but okay, so draft. It was draft. What can they do better? What can basically unknown do to actually win the game?
I'm not sure why they didn't first pick Magnus.
They had the chance.
They had the chance. Yeah. They just favored the Beastmaster. Do you think they were trying to...
Maybe they try. I don't know, because they didn't ban out. It would have made sense if they banned out Bulldog and then took Beastmaster to counter that as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they didn't ban any Bulldog heroes.
They banned out Quap and Chen.
Yeah.
Now, I can understand Chen. Quap, maybe it's just because they don't want to play against it. I mean,
it's super strong hero, and Pycat likes Quap, but then they're gonna leave Bulldog heroes.
Yeah, I thought if you ban Quap, you're trying to destroy the 1v1 laner in mid. That he destroys Magnus, I think, in mid. You know, you can pressure him quite a lot. It's sure you can shockwave, but if you have rune control and stuff, it's...
Yeah. I mean, you can still get some fun with Mag, and you're gonna bounce back when you can shockwave everywhere. But it's a hard matchup.
Do you feel like maybe they were expecting Magnus to still be in the pool after the second ban phase?
I doubt it.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Even though Rise didn't play the Beastmaster? So like it kind of seemed like at no stage during the draft was he going to play Beastmaster.
I mean, first 2 picks, you can never be sure
Yeah.
what they're gonna play, and then they just have another ban. I don't see why they wouldn't ban Magnus.
Okay, we want to go into the next game, but we can't because the Dota 2 network is down. So hopefully we get that fixed soon. I mean, it's I believe globally. I did see some of my the conversations and tweets that I saw. Yeah, it was. It's not just us.
Tough times.
Tough times indeed, and I mean it gives it a bit more time. It gives us a bit more time to maybe show the box. I mean, I might as well. You're right. We're sitting here anyways. The box has a GTX 980 in it. It's a graphics
You
card.
seem to be obsessed with the box rather than the actual graphics card.
I don't know. It's nice to say the box. The box.
It has all these other parts as well. I'll show you these other parts because I haven't shown these
God.
off. I don't know what they are.
Okay.
It's a little sticker thing for your computer. It's amazing.
Okay, great. But you can win it by going to facebook.com/ROG Nordic, and you still have a little while because after the next game, which is going to be our last game of the series, it is going to be time for Nico to select his MVP. So this is basically your last moment that you have before
Look
the
at this
winner is chosen.
professional advertising.
He practiced that. Did you practice that at the hotel?
No, I did not.
No.
I'm a natural.
He's a natural. Beautiful.
Actually, really good. But yeah, you have to vote for your MVP and also your motivation, why you think that is your MVP. And of course, keep in mind, it will be Nikwa selecting the MVP. So, you know, any player that you might have heard him talk more about than others, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Secret hints right
Maybe
there.
like go back and listen to what he was saying and be like, oh, he said that
Look
guy
at the
played well.
VODs.
Mm.
Shane,
Yes.
you are not going to be asked who your MVP is later today.
Yes.
But I can ask you now. I'm curious, who is your MVP so far? Of the whole week.
Of the whole week?
The whole week.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. So day one we had a lot of Empire games.
2 Empire games, one against Basically Unknown, one against Vega.
Okay, and in them games, I'm pretty sure Silent played very, very well.
Probably.
He did. Probably.
They won all the
honestly,
games.
because Empire have played a lot of games, and Nico, you haven't really seen. Did you watch the games?
I watched some games.
Okay, and of the Empire games, who do you think was?
You can't ask him.
I'm trying to help the viewers.
No, you
Shiver.
can't ask him. It's not allowed.
Okay.
No offense, Nico.
I picked Silent from
Okay.
Empire.
But you have to give your motivation.
His gyrocopter was a beast. Basically, he just destroyed games with it.
Okay.
Like, won the games with his gyrocopter. Pretty much. What do you think?
No, you can't. Nope. 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 Nope.
No? He's not even.
He can't be phased.
You're not even phased at all. Okay.
No.
Did you put your MVP in? That
Did I
you're like
vote?
trying to, you know,
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to convince Nico.
trying to win a graphics card here.
Silent.
My MVP. I mean, they're not asking, but I am still thinking that my MVP would be someone from Alliance because of the games we've seen. They've just been very refreshing, especially yesterday's game against Navi. I think that would be one of my best examples.
Okay.
But in that case, I would say it's Majka because he's drafting for them still, right?
Oh yeah, that's a
And
good
his
shout,
drafts have
actually.
been really
Damn.
on point today as well. I mean, they just fit. They
And
just
his
work.
lion play yesterday.
Yeah, his lion play was
Remember
sick as
the,
well.
The clip that we had, it was like 3.5 minutes long of him just getting double impales and
On the
hexes.
gyrocopters.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like,
It was
So-
really great. So fucking mad, Majka.
Majka.
Yeah. We can also take a closer look at the standings to see what is happening right now. I mean, we have, of course, not had that many series. We had 6 series so far and 1 extra game. And this is the standings right now. These are the standings. We have, of course, 8 teams in total in league play, with the bottom 2 not going to DreamHack Summer. So that's what they're playing for. The top 2 will also get a head start at DreamHack Summer. But you want to be in the top 6 regardless. And so far, I mean, obviously, there's not been that many games played. So even though Vega Squadron Basically Unknown are at the bottom, it definitely can still change.
Okay, Nico, from them teams there, so we saw Burden United and NIP that haven't played. How would you rate them? And like, would you say they can beat the teams that were, like, say, for example, Alliance or Empire?
They can. Both can be really strong. Like it's more of a day-to-day for
Okay,
both,
so
I think.
they're less stable.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are. I think both of them are pretty much the same.